Hello world, how you doing? There's nobody here, right? There probably won't be anybody here. I can't sleep though. Maybe I should have titled this Veterans, right? Because a lot of us have the same issues. We can't sleep at night. We want to go to bed. Hey Daniel, how you doing? You probably understand, don't you, Daniel? We can't sleep. What's the problem? Maybe it's the life that we've lived or whatever we've done, right? You know, right? The girl is sleeping good. Hey Janelle, how are you doing? How do you talk to people, right? I mean, I really messed up on the title of this because I really wanted to talk to some other vets that maybe can't sleep either, right? I mean, you have issues and you just can't lay down and things are running through your head and you don't know how to shut them out. Hey William, how you doing? Who's that? Pat Smith, how are you doing in the UK? We, you know, as 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 citizens, right? We sit down in our life every day, and I don't know if we know, maybe it's anxiety. I don't know. We don't know how to find any peace. I do find that drinking does help, but it don't always help. And when I'm on the road, I can't drink. It's just not something that's a good plan. Prissy Pants is in bed, Daniel, and she's a girl, right? And plenty of girls do understand. Now, I don't want to go off hunting for a girl that does understand, but I can't sleep. My mind is just tore up sometimes. You know. Hey, Midnight Rider, how you doing? Midnight Rider probably understands. Sometimes sleep don't come at all. Oh, you know, I'm what 3 hours into Netflix, and there's nothing. I just can't calm my brain. A lot of you guys have got the same thing, right? Back in the day when you could cheat your logbook and drive 14 hours, right? It was easy, right? Because you could drive your energy out. I mean, you could drive it, right? Sitting at home, I can't drive my energy out. And even when I'm driving, I still can't drive my energy out by today's standards, right? I have to take a pill or I use melatonin, but it still doesn't shut your mind up. Your mind is just constantly it's in your head. I mean, come on now. It's your mind, it's in your head, right? Yeah. Yeah, Netflix doesn't do it. Not at all. And you understand, Daniel. I mean, you can look at my 22 night my oh what my military record ain't gonna show nothing. I mean, it ain't. Because I've done the things that worry me and bother me. It really bothers me, and it always will. Yeah, DD2214. It just you understand. Shit's heavily redacted. Oh, I'm glad to see your plates come. Yeah, William, the plates are coming. I figured they'll be here Tuesday or Wednesday, so that's great, right? I don't know. Maybe they won't be here. I don't really care. But sitting here is driving me up a wall. Uh, Believe it or not, when y'all see me at home, I'm drinking, right? It's because I can't. Drinking is my safety net in a way. It makes me. I can. It puts me to sleep, and tonight it's not putting me to sleep, not at all. So I'm just. I feel crazy. I feel really crazy, and I mean, I'm safe, right? I mean, I got you guys, I got the girl, but I don't like to involve the girl. I mean, yeah, I've been with her for 10 years, but I don't like to involve her in my feelings. And when I say feelings, I don't mean well, I do kind of mean the craziness, right? Hey, Arturo, how are you doing today? No, no, medication can't cure the feelings that I have inside of me. It's the nightmares and stuff, right? The girl can usually cure the nightmares. She can. But she can't understand them, you know? And the nightmares that veterans have, a lot of times, now this is a crazy analogy, but people that have been in prison and stuff, they have the same kind of nightmares. I mean, it's a constant nightly thing. You know, I just it's pressure. It's just a pressure. No, Arturo, I don't believe in medication. I believe in weed, but I don't believe in medication. That's just me, right? I mean, if it works for you or somebody else, hey, take the medication. But yeah, it's kind of anxiety. But I don't want no medication. I don't want to rely on those pills. Those kind of pills, like Xanax and stuff, scare the hell out of me. They really do. I've tried meditation. I have. Whiskey works, but you know what? Whiskey has an effect, right? It has that side effect. You have a hangover. You don't feel good, and we can't smoke weed. Hey, little Viking coach, how are you doing? Slam ball. You can take it on the truck. I will look into that. I don't know what that is, but I will definitely look into it. Little Viking coach. I try to do this thing where I take melatonin for like a night or two, and then I lay off of it for like a couple of nights, and then I try to give my energy away. Right? I know this sounds crazy, but I try to give my energy away. When we went to the gym regularly, I could just pump it out. Right? Pump it out and give my energy away. But now that we're not going to the gym, I can't give that energy away. So I can't sleep. I'm just freaking full of this. I don't know how to right. It's not anger. It's not anger. I don't want to hurt anyone. I love everyone. I try to be good to everyone. There are people I would like to choke out in the world. There really are. And that would be great if I could choke somebody out. But it has to be people that deserve to be choked out. And that's not a good thing to I mean, I don't even want to get into that, right? But I've got this crazy energy, just, and I can't let it out. And you can't run into bad people every day. But I mean, if I ran into bad people, it would be okay. I'd choke them out. Hey, Rider71, how are you doing today? Oh, there's the girl. Oh, I didn't mean to make her wake up. Hey, Ray Smith, how you doing? See, it's awful late at night, right? And I just thought I would drop in and talk to you guys for a little bit. Because she was sleeping good. And I was watching Netflix. But I couldn't sleep. I wanted to go to bed. Rider71's at the house with Harmony, and everything is good. That's great. Rider71's a good guy, guys. And his woman, Harmony, she's a good girl, too. But Daniel, you understand Daniel, right? You have the same problem sleeping? It's snowing in Amarillo? What the hell is going on in Amarillo? It's raining here. It just started. Brandon, I don't know about model railroading. If you're talking about like loading trucks. No, I can't look into that. I don't know anything about it. It's not anything that I understand or know. Daniel, I understand you're feeling hard and you got to make your bed. You've probably been through some too, Daniel, right? And seen some stuff, right? What am I going to take, hot retarded chick? What am I going to take? I don't want a Xanax. I don't want to take one. I don't. I feel like I'm doing lewds, okay? I feel like that drugs are drugs, and they're not the. It's not the answer, you know. I'm a big. Nah, I'm not taking that either. I pray, right? I do pray. I pray a lot. Sex is always good, but some nights praying don't help. I mean, and I just don't know. Yes, alcohol is a depressant. It is. It is. Matter of fact, say hey to the depressant, right? Depressants put you to sleep. If you drink enough of them, they will put you to sleep. Hey, Alex, how are you doing? Phenobarbital? My God, you're trying to fuck me up, heart retarded chick. Come on now. I don't want to get messed up. Phenobarbital? Ain't that what they put the dogs to put them to sleep? I don't want to put the dogs to sleep. I want to live. Sex! Sex! I know, sex is good. I tried that last night. I couldn't sleep last night. I banged that stuff, guys, last night. I worked it out. I did it all for y'all. But it didn't work for me. It just don't. Pull your hair out of your... I don't have a lot of hair, so it's not going to get pulled out. Matter of fact, I need a haircut. But, you know, hey. Okay, what's Daniel saying? Have prissy pants, knock you out, coat. She could do it. She could do it 100%. Matter of fact, we got enough chemicals around the house, and when I say we're preppers, right? So we got stuff around here that would kill anybody. But I don't want no hemlock or anything. Drink a fifth of scotch. Oh, hot retarded chick. Look, I drink whenever we're at home. I drink a half a bottle every night, right? Look, this is half, right? I'm into it deep tonight. It's good, but I don't want to drink that much. I just don't want to. You gotta drink the whole thing. I don't want to drink the whole thing. I don't want to become that kind of alcoholic. Oh. But if I don't get back to work soon, I'm gonna become a worse alcoholic. I mean, the plates are in the mail. It's that they should be here Monday or Tuesday. What's up, some gentleman Jack? No, I'm not that's diggity. No, and so the plates are coming, right? They'll be here anytime. And then Monday we get our Omnitracks researched, right? Brandon Manuzzo, silly things say, but have you tried counting sheep? Yeah, I have. I've got this overactive mind. I mean, it's like ADD in a way, right? It's like truck driver ADD. It's a real thing. If you ain't been out here 20 years, you probably don't know. It's real. And then you throw in that whole military thing, and it just keeps your mind constantly playing. Take some. I have melatonin. I can't find any more chocolate melatonin, but I have some strawberry melatonin. It will work. The melatonin will work if I lay down and just concentrate on it. Oh. They probably did, hot retarded chick. I think the military fucked a lot of people up. God bless the military, all right? But they did. I mean, I can't tell you how. I would think that there are a ton of vets out here that can't sleep. They really can't. No, Alex, I'm stuck with the Omnitracks until I'm not stuck with the Omnitracks no more, right? I'm just stuck with them, right? $3,000 down the drain as far as I'm concerned. They probably did. Or it might have been the aliens. I don't know. My house is haunted. My trailer's haunted. My land is haunted. The military's haunted. Once you've been in the military so long, you're haunted. You are haunted by the ghost of yesterday past. In my opinion. Right, Daniel? I don't know. It's not that you see things, but you can't close your mind to what you've seen. Good morning, Keith. How are you doing? I don't want the red pill. I've already been down that rabbit hole. It's a whole different rabbit hole. Was Brandon on 88? If so, he understands a lot. I'm not worried about the cost of the IRIP plate. I mean, it's $1,800 where I played at. I ain't got a problem with that. Thanks, Buster. I have to wear me out. How can I wear me out? It's pouring outside. I can't walk up and down the driveway all night. Yeah, maybe that's it. Little awakening coach. When you're not insomniac, maybe YouTube is your thing, right? Whatever. I can't sleep. The real question is, what are you guys doing awake? Because I was figuring I would talk to a bunch of vets that can't sleep either, right? Read a book. I can read all night. Midnight Rider. I'm a big reader. It doesn't help. I mean, I can't smoke weed. That was the only thing that ever really helped back in the day, was smoking weed. Or giving my energy away. You know, there has to be a way to give your energy away. Maybe you don't understand what I mean by that. Yeah, you can hear it, William. It's pouring. But going to the gym was the biggest thing I could do to give my energy away. And taking the melatonin. Because I'm so hyperactive. I've got this crazy hyperactive stupid thing. And it's just all up in my head. I can't shut it off. It's supposed to start icing tomorrow. Hearing sex don't help. I had sex for like a whole 8 seconds last night, alright? It's like riding a bull. The girl's like, hey, boom, right? And she gets it done. Hey, I need a good hour to burn that off. That ain't happening here. I'm just saying. If you watch or read something that's boring, I can read boring material. I can. It wasn't raining. You could get on your bike. That would be good. Right, getting on the bike, I think, is the best medicine for me. It really is, because I feel like it just washes something away. You know. There's always the lobotomy, heart retarded chick. And actually, I know where to put the drill bit. If that's kind of scary, I do know where to put the drill bit. I do. I can't watch Ike. I just can't watch Ike. Look, I don't want to pick on nobody, right? But there's men and there's mice, okay? And there's, when I say men, I mean people. There's people and then there's mice. He's a mice. He has I have no place for him in anything. Don't work that way, Alex. It just don't work that way. I haven't had no carbs. I don't eat carbs at all. Yes, there is some sugar in whiskey, but no carbs. But yes, sugar does transfer over into carbs. But I'm a beer drinker, and I've laid off all that, right? One day I can finish this. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Ray. When I was out working on the farm, I actually loved that, right? I mean, you give me 40 acres to work with, and yeah, I have 40 acres to work with, but I'm not farming it now. I could give all of my energy in a day to the land. If you've never farmed, you may not understand that. But giving your energy to the land is a big thing, right? You give it all. And at the end of the day, you're wore the hell out. That's right, hard retired chick. Hit the like button. Or hit the dislike button. I don't care one way or the other. We're all buddies here, right? See, now I feel halfway self-conscious. See, it's pouring rain in Oregon. Because the girl, I can't believe she woke up and poked her head in the door. She was hot, diggity naked. I seen her boobs. And she was probably going, "What are you doing?" Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel. Just say it again, Daniel, because I can't really back up very well. I'm not good at this. You know I'm not good at live feeds. I'm just totally retarded. I got a solution. You go watch one of Pale Ride. Daniel. Pale Rider does wonderful videos. I love his edits. I'm not even going to go there. And you know you love Pale Rider too. He's a good guy. Nope, I can't. Look, the coach has put up with a lot of crap, okay, because of his PTSD. So many I don't care if he never spent a day overseas. I don't care if he never saw anything that should have messed him up, right? I don't care. PTSD is real. Anyone can end up with PTSD. Yes, you think of it as a military condition that military men end up with. And that is true. But anybody can end up with it. You can have an overactive imagination and end up with it, I guess, right? I would never pick on the coach over that, right? I ain't picking on him. I ain't never going to pick on the coach. Me and him may not always see eye to eye, but he's a soldier. And I ain't fucking with soldiers. I'll never will. Just won't. But some soldiers understand what I'm talking, what I live, what goes on in my head, right? Some people understand and some people don't. Some criminals would understand these things, and some people wouldn't. Well, YouTube might give you PTSD, and maybe it's time to check out of it if it does that. Oh, hang on, William. You know, William said, you know how many people picked on the coach because of that? Okay. Totally understand you. I understand PTSD, TRC, 50 push-ups, problem solved. I didn't mean like 300, okay? I'm going to bed, got 10 cars. Oh, well, bless your heart, deliver your cars. All right, now, William, a lot of us picked on Coach, okay? And it wasn't, let's think back, okay? It was not necessarily that the coach had the PTSD. I go to the same VA the coach goes to, right? It was what he was into at the time. That's just my opinion on the matter. He was tied up in drama. Hey, musical trucker, how are you doing? Good, you're out of the shop. So the coach was caught up in all that drama, and maybe he shouldn't have been. PTSD was an out for him, maybe. I'm not saying he does not have PTSD. I'm not judging anybody. It's a terrible thing. But I mean, maybe there might be a difference between PTSD and PTSD, right? But it's still PTSD. What the hell ever. I don't care. I don't care how you end up fucked up. If you're fucked up, you're fucked up, right? It can happen to anybody. You can have a wreck tomorrow. I mean, God, I can't tell you how many. I haven't been in wrecks, but I can't tell in the last 20 odd years. I can't tell you how many babies I've pulled out of a vehicle and tried to save them, or how many brains have been splattered on me from accidents or something. My problems are pre this, right? It's not truck driving. Hell, I was shot at 4 times before I ever joined the military, and I'm from Kentucky. All right, it's not. That don't give me no PTSD. That was just general life. That was life in, it was just life. That don't give me the PTSD because things happen to everybody. You can be hanging out in Miami or in New Jersey or Louisville, Kentucky, and just going, "Hey, how you doing, fellas?" And somebody's trying to kill you. Well, I can remember back in the day, Alex, when I was a private in New Jersey. I tell you right now, I worked in a strip club when I was in E3 and had a damn good time. I didn't have the PTSD. I had a good time. No, that's okay, Brandon. We can talk here. We can talk here without meaning any harm, right? I mean, I'm not dissing the coach, RVT, or anybody else. I don't diss nobody. You're a person. You've been through what you've been through, and I'm not gonna. Like I said, my military record does not reflect me at all. It reflects what it needs to reflect. There's a difference. Well, I'm not the only one. There's tons of me out here I've discovered in the last few years. And we don't talk about nothing. We don't want to talk about. We don't talk. What we might talk about is what's inside of us, the pain that we go through. And that's kind of irrelevant because it's a family matter, right? Yeah, RVT would put me to sleep. I agree. I agree with that. But I won't give RTV a view. I mean, I don't like RVT. I just don't like RVT. I don't like his personality. I don't like anything about RVT. I like Coach more than the RVT. I like the Redeemer. I do like that. It's a good name. And I have a song that I could work with that, right? I like to have a song that I can work with in a truck. The wife is good, and the dogs are better. Oh, Walter, get this. I was checking out Walter last night. I'm eating cereal and going to bed. Good night, musical hooker bandit. And he has a hangy ball right here in his tooth. So I'm going to take him to the vet and see what the hell that hangy ball is, right? We all got a hangy ball back there, right? But he's got this thing hanging down between his tooth. But it looks healthy. It just looks like it don't belong there. So I'm going to take him to the vet day after tomorrow and maybe have that removed. It might not be anything, but it's very sensitive because when I touched it, he screamed. I don't want to make him scream. Well, good night, William. And you eat up, right? Eat some steak. Everybody should eat some steak all the time. I don't know what I'm doing on here, guys. I just couldn't sleep. And it's not like I could smoke in the house, so I'm not going to be on here very long since I can't smoke. Good night, William. Hit the like button. I love steak and potatoes, but I got lasagna left over, and you better eat it, William. Eat what that woman gave you, or she may shoot you with the pellet gun. And we don't want no more of that. We've heard all about that. Guys, did y'all know that William's woman shot him with the pellet gun? You probably didn't. It was quite interesting. And remember, y'all all seen that Christmas movie, right? Where you shoot your eye out, bless your heart, William. Oh, what William say? Oh, I don't want to get shot again with the pellet gun. Believe me, I don't want you to get shot. Pellet guns are dangerous, guys. They are. You can die from a pellet gun shot. You don't need, it doesn't have to be a 22 or anything else, right? You can get killed from a pellet gun. Did I just burp on here? Oh my goodness. Here, this makes it better. Look, see, this is the girl's glasses. I don't want to get shot with a pellet gun. You're okay, William. Just keep it on the down low. Oh, you're right. Well, Alex, caffeine has never bothered me. I could drink coffee and go to bed. Caffeine does. I can't. Caffeine does not affect me one way or the other at all. Melatonin helps, but caffeine does not. It don't keep me awake. Is what I mean, right? It never has. I can go without caffeine my whole life, and it just doesn't bother me. What's the glass before she finds out? She used it. She'll probably get mad. She probably will get mad. She, like I said, she just peeked up in here. Have you tried? Yes, I have melatonin. I've been living on melatonin forever. I have to regulate how much melatonin is in my system. I can take it for 2 nights, then I can't take it for a night. Tonight is that night that I can't take melatonin. So I'm here. But I like my shirt. Just saying, right? Maybe a try. Yeah. Hey, Christian, how are you doing tonight? It does. Try vaping. I have CBD oil. I've been on the CBD oil for about 7 months, and I'll tell you what the CBD oil has done for me. It's helped my pain. I've got a lot of back trauma, and it has really helped my pain, but it does not help me sleep at all. Good night, William. You have a great night. If CBD oil would help me sleep, I'd be so happy. But I take more of it than I'm probably actually supposed to take. And ginger tea is really good because I say so. But it don't help me sleep. That's right, Gary. It means it was good. I ask for forgiveness all the time. I sometimes wonder. Now, if you're a Jesus person, okay, and I'm a Jesus person, I believe in forgiveness. I believe in being saved and all that, okay. And I'm not trying to tell anyone, what you should believe in. But I pray. I pray like a freaking nutbag, right? I mean, that's the way my granddaddy was a preacher, so I kind of was raised in the church, right? I pray. It don't do nothing. I do think that praying does help me go to sleep sometimes, but I feel like that's a sin, and I know it's not, okay? But I feel like when I can't sleep and I pray and pray and pray and pray, Jesus is going, shut the hell up and go to sleep. You're just bugging me, right? I know. No, Benadryl is in NyQuil. That don't work. And that might be it, Janelle. Maybe I'm just so stressed out trying to get back to work that, maybe that's it. I need to get back to work so I can sleep. I can't sleep at home. I've been home for almost a month and a half now. Good night, Daniel. You have a beautiful night. God bless you and all that good stuff, right? You're never late, Keith. You're never late. You're always just on time. I'm waiting for my plates, Christian Janicki. Hey, Sergeant Rigo, how are you doing? Good night, Daniel. Good night. But anyway, no, I'm not a musician. I play a ukulele, and that's like a joke instrument. I really like it. I really like it a lot. And I'm not good at it. It'll be alright, Christy Janicki. I'm not good at it at all. I can carry on some tunes. And I want to do better. Music seems to relax me. It does. I've got a bad problem with staying high key. Well, I can believe that, Janelle. Yes, the Redeemer always works. Pass my buddy over the next day. Thanks, Sergeant Rigo. But anyway, guys, talking about songs, did you listen to the Dad Nesbitt song a couple days? I don't think I did, William. I'm not sure. But anyway, I should probably go. The girl is peeking in the door at me, giving me the evil eye. I think she wants me to come service her again. I can do that. But it ain't gonna help me sleep. But anyway, y'all have a spectacular night. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for stopping in. I hope y'all can sleep. But it always calls Sergeant Ringo. You understand. But y'all have a great night. Sometimes you gotta use the sound and vibrations of a big old... That's what I need. I need to go lay up in the truck and just let it run. I could do that. Hell, I'm gonna do that tomorrow, alright? You guys have a spectacular night. God bless you. And I'll talk to y'all later.